All right, we are live, and we already got somebody watching. I bet y'all know who that is. Who's already watching? All right, so hey guys. All right, let's just make sure we're live on Instagram. Let's just make sure we're live on Instagram. So happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Hold on, we need to go live on Instagram. Give me a second, guys. I don't think we're live on Instagram. Hold on, y'all. Happy Friday. Let me know where you guys are logging in. Let us know in the chat. All right, go live. Yeah, because we can't keep the Instagram people out. Okay, so hello everyone. It's Governor from UK. Hey, Mr. Lewis, you are new. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we are doing our Lunch and Learn series, guys. We're doing a Lunch and Learn series. And if you haven't heard, we are having the most iconic, historic summit, virtual summit that is happening March 22nd this month, right? March 22nd. So I like put this together in like 2 weeks, y'all, but it is happening. I am bringing out some iconic people of our time, some trailblazers, some pioneers, and we are having this virtual event March 22nd called the Icons of Beauty Supply. So I did this event like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and had some amazing, iconic people on then. And obviously, we're like 4 years later. So I have some new, iconic people that I think the world just needs to meet. And so we are just going to talk about one iconic woman that I had the pleasure of working with for actually quite some years. And she started her store in Fargo, North Dakota, which I know y'all like. Are there Black people there? Yes, there are Black people there. So she's going to come to the stage in 2.2 seconds and introduce herself and just bring, let you guys know who she is and all, her background and everything, all that stuff. So welcome, Benesa,
Hi.
to the virtual room. Welcome to the Lunch and Learn. So for the people who don't know who you are, just give them a little snippet, give them a little background of how like you wound up in Fargo. And just like
Oh,
what
Fargo, Fargo.
what
Hi.
has been the journey?
Hi, everybody. My name is Benesa Sar. I can call myself Fargo. I'm from Fargo now because, I've been here close to about 20 years. I've been living in Fargo. I'm West African. I'm from Liberia, West Africa.
Yes.
That's motherland, born and raised. I am. Oh boy, I'm sorry. I got a customer just
You have a
walked in. I'm in the store.
customer.
What's up?
I know the struggle.
The bathroom is straight back that way. No, no, no. Go through where the hair is, and then go to the back. Sorry, y'all. I just got a customer walk in the store.
That's the real life.
Um. So I am West African. As I stated, I'm from West Africa, Liberia. But I could say technically raised in the U.S. I came with my father when I was, let's say, 10 or 11 years old. We moved, relocated from Liberia to the States. Initially, it was New Jersey, grew up, and then we moved to Minnesota. And then a man, my ex-husband, moved me down to Fargo, and I've just been here ever since. It's a really beautiful little town. City is growing rapidly. So yes, there are lots and lots and lots of Black people here. I promise. Moving here, like every day, there's somebody new that walks in my store.
Yes. So that's so interesting because I remember when I flew into the airport for your grand opening, I was like, I have never experienced an airport, first of all, where it was like, I want to say a strong, without no exaggeration, a strong 90% of white people. And then they almost seem so like, I don't know, just like so shocked to see somebody Black. I don't know if it was just like, first of all, I know I'm beautiful and everything, but the stares that I got at the airport, I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be an experience. But
I don't think that's a Black or white thing though. Not cutting you off. The people here in Fargo, and I'm not gonna. The white people here is a lot of farmers. They have a lot of money over here. Trust me. But they're just so down to earth. Like they really don't dress up. So, us Black girls, we like to look sharp, we like to look cute
Yeah,
when we
that's
go
what I was
out,
saying. I was just like, y'all never
Even
seen a powerful Black woman
exactly,
before,
even
so
if
it's
we're
like they
not dolled up,
starstruck.
like I've been living here, I don't know how long, like I said, close to 20 years, and there's not a day that I go outside and I'm wearing something from years and years ago, feeling like I'm looking like a bum, and somebody, I love that coat. Oh, you look so nice. They just be going gaga for, like, when they see a Black girl just like looking nice and clean and sharp. I think they're just not
Yo,
used to
it was
seeing
so
people
funny.
in general. They're used to just whatever. So I think that's what that was.
They were like, who is she? Like, Beyonce was in the airport. I was just like, y'all ain't never seen a cute Black girl before. But then at your grand opening too, what I really did appreciate was that they were so supportive and they did show up and the community was like really there. But going back to the fact of what you originally said is that when you are in a town where it seems like it's mostly white people, like you'd be surprised how the Black people just gravitate towards you. They just come out of like the little pockets in the community and they show up. And so they figure out how to find you, right? So for the people who feel like, I don't know if this community will work because it's mostly white people, the Black people figure out where the spots is at, even if it's a white community. So speak to that a little bit. Like, how do people find you? How do the Black people find you?
It's pros and cons to that, because of course, like you said, your community will find you. When we were initially talking about opening up a beauty supply store, when I went to cosmetology school and got out, the school that I went to, the owners hired me. They were white. They hired me, and they also had a few salons around the area. And so the majority of, I was the only Black girl working in the salon. It's an all white, like, stylist salon or whatever, white owned. And I was the only white Black girl working in that salon. So I would say 90% of my clientele were either they were mixed girls with curly hair, or they were adopted girls. And now it's a lot better. But back then, I'm talking about 2012, 2013, 2014, there weren't very many stylists that knew what to do with Black hair, with curly hair. So you will see where they either just will wash their hair every day, or they didn't know where to get hair products. So I got a lot of my clients like, I want you to do some braids. Can you do her hair like yours? Where do you get your hair from? So 90% of my clientele, I will have to order the braiding hair for them. I would have to, because like most of the time they were using products that cost like $80 a bottle. They were using Aveda.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, Aveda stuff is good, but $80 a bottle with Black hair, you're going to be spending a lot of money. So they didn't really have a whole lot of Black hair products in the area here. Now, like I said, it's better. But so I'm like, when I decided that I wanted to, branch off and do my own thing, I was like, why don't we just make sure that all of these things that I know they're going to want is in the store. So it's my store. I just didn't want it to just be just for Black girls. I wanted like the curly hair girls who are white to be able to come in and grab products as well. So they're going to find you in. That's the pro of it all.
Right.
You can open up your store in, a little corner or whatever. It's not like right there on the street where you have a ton of foot traffic, but you will still get people come and find you.
Right.
Because if they go on Google looking for hair products or curly hair stylists, you're going to be one of the ones pop up, because you're likely maybe 2 out of 3 stores in the area.
Right.
So they'll find you. Like, I mean, people travel like an hour out and come to my store.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They have in Grand Forks, it's 45 minutes, an hour drive. They have the Air Force Base.
Okay.
I have a lot of my clientele from there. So they'll drive in and come and buy products, come and buy wigs, and come and get their hair done. So they'll find you.
You
Just
made
make
a
sure you put
contact. You
yourself
made a
out
contact
there.
with them.
Say that again.
You made a contact with them, the Air Force Base.
Um, I did not. I'm not gonna take credit for that. I had this one lady found me on Google and she came in and I think she's like some sergeant or something, or and then there was another one, she's like a recruiter.
Oh, nice.
And she came in and she got some braids and she was like, she literally hugged me. She's like, oh my God, I'm so happy. There's because she moved to that base. She lives in Houston, and she moved to that base from Houston. She was stationed there, so she was really worried. You know, us black girls, our hair needs to be
Yeah.
done. She was really worried when she moved here because she was just like, there is one person on base that does hair, but not
Uh-huh.
really, and it's really hard to get in with her. So when she found me, she was so happy, and she took a whole bunch of my cards, and she's just been passing them out. And it's
That's
always somebody
awesome.
walking here, oh, she told me about you, or this person. So that's how a lot of the girls from the base found me.
That's so awesome because
Mm-hmm.
I tell people like when you have like hubs like army base or it's a school or whatever little thing that you can tap into, like tap all the way in once you get a contact and just become the ambassador of that place, whatever it is. I didn't think about no Air Force, but an Air Force would be absolutely amazing. Okay, so talk to us about your journey from when we first started working together.
Mm-hmm.
You had one status and then a completely different status come grand opening. Because here's what I will say. I was saying this before we even got live. The video that we did on your grand opening, it had probably a lot of views because of what you mentioned about being transparent with going through your journey of becoming a single mother. And I think there's a lot of people who watch who are sitting on the sidelines who do not feel like they can pursue anything because of that status, and it holds them back, quite a few people. So talk more about that. So you alluded to it on the YouTube and it resonated with a lot of women.
Oh, I'm just so happy that even that video was shared and it actually did resonate with women. I was just being honest. I'm just a straightforward person. I'm a Capricorn. So I'm gonna say it as it is. I don't, know how to like fake it. I'm just, this is what it is. I mean, when we initially started the journey, I was married to my ex, my children's father. And of course, up to the marriage, fell apart, and I got put custody of the kids. I was doing it by myself, and you know how nasty marriage can get. You don't go into a marriage and say, oh, I'm going to divorce this person. I mean,
Right.
that was my best friend. We were together for over 14 years. So at the end of the day, I didn't think that was going to be what was going to happen. This was a dream of mine. And yes, I had to pause on it and, make sure that my kids were good, make sure that I was in a mentally, I was in a better space to even be able to step outside of, my home. Cause I was so scared about, I didn't make sure my kids are good. I need to make sure my kids are good. Like, walking away from my marriage, it wasn't, I was worried about me. I was like, I just want to make sure that
Right.
they are good, because I've read the articles, I've seen the videos,
Mhm.
how hard divorce can be on children. And going back to, I think it was what, 5 years
It was
it
long.
took us to get this store open.
Yeah, it was a while.
Because I mean, I just was like, you know what, right now it's not about you. Put this on hold. Focus on your kids. Make sure your kids are good. Make sure, then you can go back to your career. Because yeah, I was doing daycare for a while, like I said, even to get the funds.
Yep.
Because after the divorce, at the time, I wasn't working.
Yeah.
It was during COVID. Like the salon that I worked at got shut down and never opened back up. Um,
Wow.
my little bit of savings that I had was barely anything. And then you go into a divorce and a man is upset that you're leaving him and he's not
Yeah.
happy with that. He's going to try and punish you, however, especially if he has the income.
Yep, for sure.
So I had to, get off the couch real quick, wipe my butt and say, go get this done. Those kids are watching you. And
Right.
I think that was just the motivation behind making sure that my kids know mommy got you. And it's just, you have to figure it out. There is no other choice. So I did daycare for, I think it was what, 3 years, saved every penny that I could, made sure I have a side gig. I have an event planning business, made sure I put in work with that, and was able to raise the funds that I needed for my store. You know, I'm African, like I said, so we don't do loans. we don't, and that's sad. That's the
Y'all
mindset. Now
sure
that's
don't.
changing,
I be trying.
but we
Y'all
don't
sure
do
don't.
loans. Like my dad told me, if you're going to do it, you need to do it. We don't do loans, because if you go into your business with loans, it's not your business. So, you know, I had that in the back of my head, like, I gotta have, this is the money that I have. And I asked you, Janice, so how much do you think for this? And we did all of that. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna have this much money. So within a matter of 3 years, I was able to raise that money while raising 4 children by myself, going through a divorce, and I was able to get it done. With your help, of course, it was a lot easier. Because like I said, I got hooked up with you because there was no information out there. To be honest, I knew what it is to be a hairstylist. I was a hairstylist for years before going to the beauty supply store area, because everything was gate kept. It was hush hush. Nobody wanted to. How do you even get the products? I had no idea there was so much behind it, getting the products, you know, how to open their accounts. Folks not wanting to open an account with you unless you're spending X amount of money. I had no idea all of that was even like a thing. I just thought you just say, you know what, I got all my business stuff. You know, here's my money. Give me the products. No, it don't work like that. And I didn't know that. So you being there to say you have to do it like this, you have to do it like that, really, really helped to make the transition just really smooth. So yeah, I mean, those kids are so proud. My youngest, she's now 5.
They're so
and she
cute.
calls my store our store. And she's
Come
when
on.
she's here, you know, somebody
Oh
walks in
my
the door,
gosh,
she'll be
that's so
like,
cute.
welcome to our salon. How may I help you?
Oh my goodness, I
She
love
is
her
something
so much.
else. And I mean, even
They're the
my
cutest.
11-year-old, you know, it's a family business. Like when they're not in school, I have them here. They're behind the register. They're helping to clean. I have a video I posted, and my friends was on my kids. Now, I know you don't have my nieces and nephew working hours. Absolutely. They know how to spend money. They need to learn how to make money at the end of the day. So they are in here. When I got inventory, they're helping me put them away. They're in here behind, and they love it, to be honest. You know, mommy can't be at home because mommy got to be here. So instead of me having them be somewhere else, they can be here, and we still spending time together. We still doing things together. So
yes, I love that.
That's one of the best parts about working for yourself.
Yes, it really is very, very rewarding with the children. So talk about real quick when you were in the dark place, right? And you know, you had to make the decision to, like you said, get up because the children are watching. So for some woman who is in that same dark place, what words would you give her? Would you give her to get up because her children are watching her?
I'm gonna tell her to cry it out. I told myself you got 24 hours.
Ooh, 24 hours. I be telling myself 90 minutes. Maybe I need 24 hours.
You got this X amount of time to feel sorry for yourself. You have X amount of time to cry it out. You are allowed that. You are allowed to feel sorry for yourself. You're allowed to feel used, whatever, however you feel. You're allowed to feel like cheated, whatever.
Yes.
But you can't stay there.
Yes.
Because the longer you stay there, that time is going by and you are not getting it back. You are not getting that time back. So you are allowed to do, have that time to mourn your relationship, have that time to feel bad for yourself, have that time to do whatever you need to do to get past it. But once you're done, you need to do this. Put your big girl panties on, wipe your face, do that smile, and go get it done.
Yes.
That's what you have to do. At the end of the day, you can't sit in the dark space forever. Because like I said, you are your kids' heroes. I always say, I will feel I have been successful in life. I am successful in life. Forget the money. But when my kids are grown, and they can say my mom is one of my heroes. I look up to my mom. I won.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That is one of my goals in life. If
Yes.
when they are adults and they actually still like me, they actually still want to hang out
Yes.
with me,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
I am actually a hero to them. When
Mm-hmm.
somebody asks them who's your hero or who do you want to be like, who do you look up to? If I am one of those people,
Yes.
that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
That's what this is all is for.
Yep. That's all
All
it
the
is.
struggles, all the tears, all the things that they don't see behind
Mhm.
closed doors. That's literally what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Yes. I love that. Woo. Okay. So now fast forward, you're over almost 2 years, right?
The end of yeah, going 2 years. It's two. This year's 2 years because we
2 years.
did 2020 what 2023.
Yes. Okay.
No,
So,
sorry, 2022.
oh, so it's over 2 years.
It was June 4th, 2022. So we're going three.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Time really flies.
It we in 2025. I was just saying the same thing. I was like, oh my
Time
God.
really
It
flies.
feels like yesterday I opened.
It does.
It really does.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so now you're at this place where it's, 3 years, you got steady revenue, steady, and then also tell the people that you do have a salon too. So you're still doing hair, you're operating this business, you have other businesses. Like, how are you balancing it all?
Oh, I drink a glass of wine at night. No,
Oh my
no.
goodness.
I honestly don't think and that may be like not the best thing for me, but I don't know how to be any other way. I feel like if I don't have nothing to do, I think it's just a Capricorn in me. Like I figure it out.
Yeah.
That's just all you can do. I figure it out. Like I have to write things down. I wake up in the morning. The first thing I do, I know some people that go to their phone and start check. For me, my to-do list. That's the first thing I do. I had this and this to do at this and this time, and I literally have something to do all the time. And so that's
Mhm.
when I start to get overwhelmed, and I just go on vacation. I just go. Like, I'm sorry. Like, my clients be like, Benesa, I'd be like, no, I'm on vacation. I do that. I find a sitter, I find a nanny. Here you go, here's the kids. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all if it's even if it's just a weekend, even if it's just a staycation, I do that. That's how I calm my stress. That's how I re-energize, and that's how I motivate myself more. Because I'm the girl that likes her bank account looking nice.
Period.
Like that's the thing that stressed me out. If I look at my account and it's not looking like what it's
Yeah.
I need to do this. I need to get about $5,000 in this time. What can I do? This, and I'm gonna go do it. That
Absolutely.
actually released my stress. You know, that actually calms me down when my bank account is looking nice. So for
Oh
me,
my God.
I love having multiple streams of income because at the end of the day, my kids may not have everything they want, but they will always have everything they need. Mommy's
Yes.
gonna make sure of that. So that is what really motivates me and that gets me through.
Oh no, did we lose her? Oh no. I think her phone died or something, y'all. Benicia was talking real good. Hopefully she come back. I don't know what happened. Okay. It's all good, y'all, because we was about to wrap up anyway. As you can see, Benisa, that girl can chop it up. She got stories for days. She's hilarious. However, she is just getting started, and I am extremely, extremely honored to have her speak because I just feel like she is so dynamic. She has several businesses that she runs, so she's going to be speaking at the Icons of Beauty Supply Summit, and she is going to be sharing more gems on how she runs her beauty supply store as well as her hair salon that is also in the beauty supply. So we're going to be talking about that revenue model. So guys, I just dropped the link in the chat. If you are watching and you don't have your tickets yet, today is actually the last day that we are offering our free VIP upgrade. Today is the last day that we are offering our free VIP upgrade. So if you go to beautysupply.blueprint.com, you can go ahead and get your free upgrade. So we are going to end it here because I feel like her phone died. But Benesa will be speaking March 22nd at the Icons of Beauty Supply Summit. Again, y'all, today is the last day we are offering this free upgrade. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow at 1 p.m. for another Lunch and Learn with another amazing, iconic speaker. Good night, guys. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.